Hello humans, this is Random Guy and welcome to the Random Channel. Today we're going to be reviewing another anime and this time we have the Asterisk War. It was a decent show, I'll give it that. I watched it and it was certainly decent. So here's the plot of the show as far as I could tell. There's the main character and his older sister. His older sister is involved in some shady shit and then she goes missing. And then there's the main character who's actually OP, but her sister places a seal on her power, which makes it so that he can't, use his powers to his maximum extent for more than a certain period of time. So there's that. That's the plot. He just goes to a university where he fights and becomes strong. He has no goal to become strong. He's just doing whatever that comes his way. And that's that. So let's start with pros and cons. First of all, there are a lot of dope fight scenes in the show. There's like every second episode there's just fighting. So that's something I can appreciate. Like if you are going for a fighting show and you want to focus on the fighting, then just focus on the fighting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. When they're doing a finishing move in the fight, sometimes they would do is like switch the art style and the animation. They make it like a little bit like Mob Psycho 100, that sort of animation during combat. That's a pretty good thing that got going for them. Other than that, as I said, the main character is OP. Another thing is that he works to unlock his seal. It's not like other shows where just like anger and like friendship somehow makes you stronger. Is that like main character, the main chicks get like hurt, like or like almost gets killed, and the main character do like fucking hell, how did you touch my bitch? And then he goes fucking ape shit and he just suddenly powers up and shit. In this one is different. In this, even if he's angry, he has to unlock his power using his own skill instead of the main chick. Instead of acting like the main substituting agent, the main chick and other chicks that the show has act as a catalyst instead. So that's something that I personally appreciate. And let's go to the cons of the show, because as I have said, like this show has a lot more cons than there are pros. Even though the show is good, and mind you, I love watching the show and I wouldn't mind watching the third season. So main character is a pussy bitch. Like he's insane. But like how beta can you get? He's not even beta. He's almost like he's a gamma meal or something. Like he's beyond like comprehension levels of fucking bullshit. Like he is like almost like on next level. He's almost on the same level as the guy from Infinite Stratos. But in that case, it was like Infinite Stratos. The main guy was dense, right? So he didn't understand that the girls liked him. But in this one, he understands that the girls like him, but he still acts like a bitch. And he has no reason to act like a bitch. Like, if he had a reason for that, I would understand it. Like, but in this one, he has no reason. Like, even if the reason was shitty, as like he's shy and antisocial or something like that, that would be understandable. Even that would be a good enough reason. The fucking shit in this show is fucking ridiculous as they went with it. It's like literally in the first or second episode, he goes to this chick's room at night, right, to talk about something. So she's asked him to do something. He says, okay, I'll do that. So she's like, I'll give you a reward. So she literally is wearing a bathrobe. She comes up to him, takes that shit off almost, grabs his hand, puts on her tit, right, and then gets on top of him, right, and he has no other love interest at that point, right? He has no other love interest. And he has no other like moral bullshit going for him. He has literally no reason, but from that situation he gets up and runs out of the room. Makes no sense. Like, why wouldn't any like adolescent dude, like he was like 14, 15, 16, whatever his age was, and he is in his prime. He is at the moment where his like hormones are raging and going all over the place, and he would back out from a situation like that for no reason. Like literally no reason. Like you could give me any bullshit, gay as fuck all reason. Like that would be something I would hold on to. Like any reason. Like even like other shows that are shit in this manner, that do this kind of fuck all shit where the main character runs away. They go for something. Like the main character has some reason for acting like this. Like there are shows where the main character is interested in another chick, or the main character is super shy, or main character is not like interested in like sexual stuff, or like or it's like there was even Oni Eye where the main character was afraid of the chick that used to come on to him because she was like very aggressive, and he was like, okay, yeah, that she's too much, she might just end up fucking my dick up. So he was like he was backed out because of that. Even that was a shitty reason, but it was still a reason. In this show, he has no alternate love interest, nothing. He just backs out for no reason, absolutely no reason. It's not even like back out at like the initial stage. It's like the girl tries to show him some cleavage. He's like, oh, I can't look at that, and my morals are some bullshit like that. I'm Christian or whatever, premarital sex, something like that, and we just run away. But when she's on top of him, she's like, okay, yeah, just take it, all right. And even then, he fucking pussies out. He's even worse than Issei Hiro. Issei Hiro doesn't make a move; he just lays there like a corpse. He doesn't even lay there like a corpse. He's just like like this. It's the same light pose or something. He just runs away as the other pose come closer. Like, it makes no fucking sense. It's so fucking annoying with these beta bitches in anime and manga. They're all over the fucking place, but this guy goes to some next fucking level. That's one of the things. Romance is weak. There's some like mild under the cover romantic aspect to the show where the main character is interested in few chicks but focus is mainly on one. Again, they're kind of ruining the harem, but this show actually possibly has the show has a possibility for a harem. So I'm not gonna go like beating his dick or something. I'm just gonna say like the show has possibility for a harem still, and the show can go that way, and the romance and the ecchi can be increased for fuck's sake. Like what is the problem? Like sometimes I feel like this is the main. I think from this point on, I'm just gonna assume if a main character runs away from a situation like this for no reason, I'm just gonna assume that he has like he's important, right? I'm just gonna assume he's important and he's embarrassed, and that's why he doesn't want to take off his pants off. Like gonna be like, oh shit, dick can't even stand up, ha ha ha, something like that. So I'm just gonna assume that. So I'm just gonna say this main character is important from now on. Whenever I say this character is important, understand he's a beta cuck bitch. As I said, failed harem again, trying to bring that in. I can't be too sure, but the show is certainly given hints where there's a high possibility that the main character will end up with the one chick, right? They're going for that really, like, they're undercover going for it, but they're going for it, and I can see that clearly. So that's why I'm not up for it to that extent. I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's kind of iffy. But they're not confirming it yet, so there's a possibility of a harem in the future. Yeah, there's that. So that's all there is to 2 seasons that they have come out by now. There's some underlying plot that's going on, as I said, with her sister and some like mafia group or something like that. I'm not sure, and I would love to read the manga, but the problem is that there is no manga. The thing is, like, the first season was up to like the fifth volume of the light novels, and there's only till fifth volume they made the fucking manga. After the 5th volume they didn't make the manga. There were only light novels, so like I'm guessing like 8th or 9th season volume of the light novels till they made the anime. After that they stopped. I would love to see a season 3, but it's highly unlikely they would make a season 3. And since there's no manga, I can't read the manga. And there's light novel, but I am definitely not reading light novels because nowadays I just read manga. I don't read light novels anymore. So highly unfortunate that I won't be able to read ahead of this type of shit. The show has a lot of potential if it would hit it properly. The show could easily get a 7 out of 10, but the show is not doing it. Any aspect that it has, or it could possibly have any sort of justice. So I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. I would have given it even less if there was not enough action in the show. But yeah, 5.5 I think is justified for this show. Link in the description to my Twitter. Go follow me there. There's also my Dtube link in the description. Go check that shit out. I play hentai games over there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.